Hello there, sports fans, and welcome back to Sports Roundup. This is week 4, and let's see how LJMU did in the Bucks Leagues from the past Wednesday. First off, badminton and our game of the day, as the LJMU men's first team won 8-0, their first win of the season, versus Manchester Thirds. And at Hope Park, it was a win for LJMU women's team as they came away 8-0 winners versus Hope. In basketball, our high-flying women continue to dominate as they top the league with 70-30, the final score between LJMU and Manchester. LJMU men also played Manchester, however, despite leading for most of the game, lost in the dying seconds, 55-57 the final score. The men's second team, on a losing streak at the moment, lost 32-64 to MMU. To netball, LJMU continue to dominate in terms of the first team, 59-33 versus local rivals Edge Hill. The second team got their first win of the season, 67-25 the final score versus Manchester. And there was a mini varsity as Liverpool Fourths beat LJMU Thirds 41-24. To football now, and the men's first team lost at home 2-1 versus Newcastle. The men's second team atop the league 4-3, they won in a high-scoring game versus MMU Cheshire. The women's second team lost on a cold day at Iron Marsh, 2-1 the final score to Chester. And Hallam won 3-0 versus LJMU women's first team. In hockey, perhaps the comeback of the day, if not the year, 3-3 the final score between Keele and LJMU men's first, with LJMU men scoring 3 in the final moments of the game. It was a win at home for LJMU men's first team, 3-0 versus Keele. And LJMU men's second team continued to dominate the league as they win 4-0 versus UCLan men's seconds. It was a win also for LJMU women's seconds as they won 3-1 versus Lancaster Thirds away from home. And it was a bit of an awakening for the third team as they lost 11-0 versus Bolton. In rugby union, the men's first team continued to rise up the league as they win 71-0 versus Cumbria. And it was an unfortunate loss for the men's second team as they went to Bolton, 21-12, the final score there. In rugby league, the men's team won 22-14 away from home versus Manchester. Another fantastic win for them. In tennis, it was mixed results again as the Manchester women beat LJMU women 10-2 at Sports City. At Wavertree, the men's second team lost their first game in quite a while as they lost 4-8 versus Lancaster. And the men's first team won 12-0 versus Bangor. And finally, golf, it's the same old story for LJMU's golf team as they lost 6-0 versus Hallam. That rounds up all of Wednesday's action. We will see you this Sunday for the coverage of American football and Gaelic football and cricket. I've been Sean Doran for LJMU Sports Talk. This was Sports Roundup Week 4. We will see you this Sunday.